Hey, beautiful Virgo. This is going to be your reading for the end of February. It's good for the Sun, Rising Moon, Venus sign of Virgo. As always, keep in mind, this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. Therefore, it may not resonate with all of you. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Of course, I read for you every week, Virgo. I love reading for you guys. Virgo, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description below. If this message does not resonate, check your other placements on this channel. You can find your messages there. So this was kind of interesting, Virgo. I think you feel a connection to a person, but I think there's some shit that you have to work out. And I think you're not sure if you should just go in a new direction or try to have a reconciliation or a breakthrough with this person. I think you stop and look back at the past and think about the opportunity that you might have had with them, and you're not really sure if they loved you or not, or if you loved them or not. I also think that some of you are very focused on career right now, based on some of the oracle cards that came out. I think you're thinking about making a down payment on something, or investing in something, but you're not sure that you're going to get a return on the investment. You will. You'll just have to wait, and you may need to build and learn and grow with the company or the person or whatever you're investing in, and you will have to take a conservative approach financially for the first part of this year. Maybe they just told me into the end of next year if you go the route you're going to go. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but that's what they just told me to tell you. Because for a lot of you, there's a lot going on with career for you right now. What came out of the oracle deck that my daughter made for us is business partnership. I'm flexible. This has to stay between us. I want to be more than friends. So obviously, one of the first things I'm seeing is that you're trying to be open-minded. This might be about a relationship with a person that you're in business with or you want to be in business with, but you're kind of being quiet about the relationship, and you might want to be more than friends, or they might want to be more than friends with you. It's also possible that this is just a business partnership and you're trying to be flexible and you're not quite sure if you want to go in full bore and work consistently with this person or have a more casual, like contractual relationship with them if it's work related. But I think that I'm seeing career and possibly personal relationship overlap to a degree. Challenges are, I can't forgive you and I have more growing to do. So there might be some anger or resentment between yourself and another person. And someone has more growing to do. Interesting. I have this amazing new deck, you guys. It's the Wisdom of the Tao. I really, really love it. I like the energy of it. I'm going to be using it a lot. The first card that came out for you, Virgo, was Power. Smooth soaring ahead. You can lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication. But you are your greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubt. Ultimate success is predestined. So that is a shadow trait of Virgos. It's not that you self-criticize or doubt yourselves, is that Virgos are picky and meticulous, and you are perfectionists. I've watched many Virgos in my life grind themselves in circles because they're constantly picking something apart and making sure it's perfect. That is not a bad trait to have, but your guides are saying, look, you're moving into a time with a lot of authority and power, and right now you're probably going to feel more tenacious and sophisticated and courageous than you might normally. Or you're being challenged to be those things. So you're going to have to be courageous. You're going to have to be smooth. You're going to have to be tenacious, which means you can't give up. It's going to challenge you. Refrain from criticizing and doubting yourself. Ultimate success is predestined, and growth. There is auspicious energy around you with Panda right now. You're experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas and new ways of doing things. It's time to break away from old, unhealthy habits and step out of your comfort zone. Your reward is ahead. Oh, I see. So I think you're being challenged to make some changes. So let yourself grow. Let yourself step outside of your comfort zone. There is reward in doing this. And there is success. You've really got to let go of your criticism and doubt. And you're going to have to be really courageous right now. Some of you are I find that Virgos are very simple, like calm, laid back, tell it like it is kind of people. You don't come off like the King and Queen of Wands. Like you don't come bursting into a room like as show offs. You're more methodical, reliable people. What you see is what you get with Virgo. Some of you are being asked to step outside of your comfort zone in your own life right now and not be something that you're not, but maybe something like you guys are the Knight and the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I think you're being asked to be even more dynamic than that. Just be your real self at the end of the day. A challenge for you right now is Zhang Yu, surrender. This is a moment of awakening and relief. It is done. Step back and see the big picture. Instead of fighting a battle you cannot win, stop struggling, concede, and preserve your energy for the next strategic plan of attack. Winning is ahead. So there is something you need to surrender to. I also see that you are in a mode of transformation. You are being forced to grow and change and expand. You're going to need to let go of an old way of being. And for a lot of you, this is going to have to do with a business partnership that could possibly be bleeding over into something romantic, but I could interpret that in different ways. So the overall energy for the reading is the Six of Pentacles. So there's this generosity. You want equal give and take. I think you don't like being breadcrumbed. I think that you're only willing to give as much as you receive at this point. I think you're trying to maintain a lot of balance in your life right now. You are at this pivotal point trying to balance things out. Finances look decent. Maybe they could be better, but they could definitely be worse. So really trying to maintain balance right now. In your emotions, Virgo, I have the Star, the Queen of Swords, the Sun. So Aquarius, Leo, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy coming up here. I think you feel the need to protect your heart. I think you are in a place of renewal and happiness and freedom. And I think that you want a lot of clarity right now. You don't want anything in the moonlight. You want everything out in the open and clear. Some of you are thinking about moving, relocating to a place far away, a sunny state. Some of you do feel as though you need to raise your sword, or someone has raised their sword with you. This might be a person that also a son might be involved. Like the sun is sometimes your son, a son. I think that you want renewal and clarity with this person, or if someone wants that with you, you feel the need to protect your heart. This Queen of Swords comes off as a little icy. She's not. She's just been through a lot and she protects her heart. That could be you. That could be your person. Your action towards this person, I had to clarify the shit out of this. I was like, what's going on? Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Something brand new in your life with a lot of growth potential that really excites you and inspires you. It's a new opportunity. You're waiting for the breakthrough. But I also feel like the Ace of Swords might be a breakthrough with something from the past. So I clarified it and I got the Ace of Swords and I got the Six of Swords, trying to move on to calmer waters and leave drama behind. But then you stop and kind of get out of the boat and get to the shore and you stand here and you think, yeah, where I am right now is beautiful. And I'm starting to think about something and a judgment call maybe that I made, and you think back about the past and then you look back at this past pentacle. Was this a missed opportunity? Am I planting my seed in the right place? Did I leave one behind as I move forward? Am I really through my transition? It's kind of what I heard. I saw this interesting imagery with this. Like I drank a whole half a cup of coffee looking at this and seeing this. Like, did I leave this pentacle behind? Am I going in the right direction? Am I investing in the right thing now? I've had to move slowly to get here. Yeah, and so deep within, your deeper emotions are the Wheel of Fortune, Karma, Fate, and Destiny playing out. Four of Cups, not really sure what you want, kind of lay sigh, and then the King of Cups. This could be you, this could be a person around you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The first thing I heard was, what do I really want now? And do I have enough love in my heart to give? And did that person really love me? Did I maybe love them? I don't know. I'm not going to take their cup, but the three around me aren't doing it for me either. I notice all these mushrooms on this deck. So interesting. Look up the mushroom totem. I think you're thinking about how your destiny and your life have played out. And it might have to do with this King of Cups or this Queen of Swords. Frankly, I'm not sure which one you are here. There's lots of cross watchers here. Energy's very fluid. So what's between you and another person is the Two of Cups. So a heart-to-heart connection. This is your mutual energy. You both feel drawn to one another. You want to have a good face-to-face. The challenge is judgment and the Five of Swords. You dealing with a Scorpio? God. Or maybe someone that has a Mercury in Scorpio or a Mars in Scorpio, which can make them a little tough to communicate with. So it might be like Judgment Day, and it could be a rebirth. But I think that there might have been some fighting, or has been, and some anger, and some competition, and maybe even some jealousy, and the need to win at all costs. There's been conflict, disagreements. Everybody would have to know exactly what they wanted and be able to leave the past behind and move to a new cycle very quickly, and some shit would have to be worked through. It really would. I think it's resentments that you're hanging on to. It's like you want to have a good relationship with this person, but you have to fight through something. I can see that you do want a renewal and a freedom and a rebirth from within to move towards your higher destiny. But I feel like you also need a lot of clarity right now. I feel like you need clarity. And I think you're wondering if your destiny is playing out the way it's supposed to here. How much love did you have for this person? Did they really love you? Something like that. Something about moving towards the future or reconnecting the past is interesting. So the person in your energy is the High Priestess. They could be a Pisces or a Libra or maybe a Cancer. This person is very mysterious and withdrawn. They listen to their intuition about you. They are difficult to figure out. This person could be in the healing arts. They could be a counselor, but not necessarily. I don't want to use the word promiscuous, but they might be very alluring and mysterious. They're quiet. They see themselves as a High Priestess. The way they feel about you is the Hermit. There you are. You could be dealing with another Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart or Virgo traits. The Hermit, the Lovers, the Six of Wands. Well, they're withdrawn from you and they search their soul about you. They don't have a lot to say here. This person might be quite the loner. This person might be a very deeply thinking person. They might be very reclusive as well. They may be very spiritual when they want to be. And I think they searched their soul. I think they thought it was pretty hot between the two of you. They're also a little up on their high horse and act as if they don't care. Sometimes this High Priestess can be a little aloof. You know, look at her. She's not even looking at you. She's almost tempting as well. They might see themselves with that kind of a person and they just want a lover and they chase young, hot little tickets and they like a lot of attention, but deep down they know they're getting older. Right? And you might have talked to them about that, Virgo. About, like, you might have said to them, what kind of investment are you making? Their action towards you is death. This person's got, there's a lot of major arcana here. You guys are going through a lot of things that are pretty set in stone. Death and the Four of Wands flipped itself into the reverse. So I think this person has accepted some kind of an ending between the two of you. And they are not afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. There's all three cards of endings that bring a rebirth and an inner knowing have come out for you here. I think to move forward towards something that's in better alignment for you, Virgo, if this is all you, will require an ending. It may also require you to uproot your foundation and move. Some of you might not be, I just heard, we won't be able to buy a house right away. We'll have to rent. Okay. I don't know what that means, but someone just said that to me just now. But if this is a person around you, they've accepted an ending. And it's interesting, this relationship, you might have been with this person 4 years, 4 weeks, something like that. A 4, the number 4 might be significant. Yeah, death is 4 and this is 4, the number 8. There could be an 8. Someone could have an 8 birthday. It's like they left the foundation open. No one is in their foundation now. They've left it open for you, but I don't think they want a homecoming, or they're definitely in this place of transition here. And their deeper feelings, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Nine of Wands. So we got 2 queens and 2 kings on the table here. I see the King and Queen of Cups here. This person, I don't know who they are. They could be a fire sign or a water sign, or they could be involved with that. I feel like you, Virgo, really had a cup of love for them, but they were just constantly a flirt or egotistical and guarded with you. And at this point, you're like, I can't, what am I even doing with you, dude? It could also be possible that this person is the Queen of Cups and she keeps chasing guys that are just players and bad boys and assholes that are egotistical, and now she's searching her soul and listening to her intuition. What kind of a rebirth can I have with Virgo? She's getting pretty worn down if she's the Queen of Cups. But the final outcome is the Three of Pentacles, and also this could be someone's ex that died. Someone died as well. I don't know, I just heard that just now. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Well, somebody definitely wants somebody else's attention. They might be seeing things online and stuff like that as well. And someone wants to open up emotionally and dip their toe in the water. That Page of Cups could also be a child, in particular a water sign. Not necessarily though, but then they hold back. So someone's holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. It's like, hey, do you notice me? I kind of feel intuitively drawn to this, but wait, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So I don't think that there's going to be any breakthroughs between you and this person. I do see that you're connected to one another and you want to talk. I have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, a younger water sign. There could have been a younger water sign and a Libra or a Taurus in the mix. And a Sagittarius as well. They couldn't figure out what they wanted. Somebody might have been married and had a wonderful family. There's Cancer or Pisces here, the moon. Someone's very emotional and guarded. Thinks about developing something and moving forward. Someone's kid might have traveled and relocated. It was heartbreaking. They just want to claim their independence, but stability is coming. There's a lot of people and a lot going on in your energy, Virgo. So that's your reading. Just know that someone has more growing to do. And if you want to mend a relationship, wait for the clarity and there would be forgiveness that needed to happen. Someone does have more growing to do. It is a time of power, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Don't criticize yourself. You're going to have to be a smooth talker and tenacious and courageous moving into March. You're definitely going to have to break old habits and step out of your comfort zone. It's time to transform and surrender. Don't struggle. Don't concede. Just make a next strategic plan to get you to where you're going. You're in a moment of awakening and relief. Something is done. Let it be done. And move towards new beginnings, because winning is ahead, and that's what I want for you guys. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for the end of February. I hope it resonates, and I hope it helps you. Truly, I hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I've been reading for Virgo a lot lately. I very much enjoy your energy. I love Virgo. What you see is what you get with a Virgo. I love that hermit energy and that magician energy. So I hope the rest of this month goes good for you. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.